Welcome to the Bar Patrol app demo video. I'm your guide, Dave Allred, founder and CEO of Bar Patrol. Now, we all know that nobody likes taking inventory, but inventory is your livelihood. That's your profits. Yes, we are a service and hospitality business, but when you really break it down, we're just like a department store. We buy and sell goods. And if you don't keep track of those goods, you're gonna find yourself out of business before you know it. So in this demo, I'm gonna show you how Bar Patrol app can make your life easier, save you time, and increase your profits by a large margin. Now, a lot of people are unaware because our name is Bar Patrol, but Bar Patrol app can count anything in your bar and restaurant, including your bar products, liquor, beer, wine, as well as food, cleaning supplies, retail, anything you can count, you can use Bar Patrol app for. So the first thing we need to figure out is, you're out looking for an inventory system right now. What's important to you? What are you looking for in an inventory system? Well, everyone's goals and objectives are a little bit different, but most everyone's number one goal is to become an expert at their job so they can run a better business and make more money. And Bar Patrol app is going to help you do just that. Now, more specifically, we found that owners and managers we've spoken with want an inventory system with these four major components. Number one, it should be fast and easy to use. Right now, you might be using spreadsheets and a pencil or lugging your laptop around, or maybe something else. Maybe you're not even counting inventory right now. But either way, it's downright tedious and disorganized, and you dread it. All right, number two, it should be accurate, because point counting just isn't getting the job done, because your 0.6 is different from my 0.6, so there's about a 10 to 12% margin of error there, which is huge when you're talking about your total sitting inventory. Number three, it should help you with your ordering and invoicing. And inside Bar Patrol, we have an amazing automatic ordering and invoicing feature that you are going to love, so stick around for that. And then finally, number four, you want reports that you can run quickly and that are going to give you instant insights into your business, right? You need to know your sitting inventory, your usage, your cost of goods sold, and your variance so you can track your losses and correct your bartender's overpours. In short, you need a system that can count your inventory faster, do your ordering for you, and help you keep your finger on the pulse of what's going on inside the trenches of your business. Okay, so what do you get when you use Bar Patrol app? Let's take a look. So the number one thing we said is it needs to be fast and easy to use. So we developed the app with a blueprint mapping system so you can fly through your inventory in half the time. With the mapping system, all of your products are going to appear in the app exactly as they do on your shelves and in your beer cooler and in your storage. And all you need to do is enter the quantity and hit enter. Let me show you how it works. So we're going to go into the inventory screen here. And then we're gonna hit this little blue recurring inventory button, and that's gonna make all of your products pop up in the exact order that you set them up. So I hit the button, it starts off with Maker's Mark in the middle rail. This is your location up here. I hit 3, I hit 2, it moves on to Stoli, and now they're all popping up, and I'm just hitting numbers, I'm just counting and entering. As you go to the next location, your location will switch here. It's gonna guide you through your bar and restaurant in the exact order that you set it up. Now, if you have multiple bottles of the same brand, you have 3 Grey Goose in storage, you have 2 on the shelf, you have 3 partial bottles in the rail, you just count them and the app adds it all up for you. Simple, right? In addition, you can also insert or remove products from the blueprint. So at any time, if I want to carry, say, Jack Daniels on the shelf now, we have a new product in, all I do is hit insert, search for Jack, 1 bottle, enter, I hit this little back arrow and resume. It now picks up from where it left off, but now Jack Daniels will be in my blueprint. Same thing, if I don't want Grand Marnier here anymore, I hit remove, it's gone, we don't carry it, it will no longer show up in the blueprint. We can also switch a product out, and you can also edit the product information at any time. In the meantime, I just keep counting until everything's been counted in my bar, and when I'm done, I'm gonna hit this little back arrow here, and I'm gonna hit this little syncing symbol, and all that inventory and data I just counted is instantly synced to the online dashboard, and now I can move on to more important things. Now, some people will ask us, do you have a scanner? And the answer is a resounding no. We don't like scanners for various reasons. It's an extra piece of equipment, it's expensive, it can break, but most importantly, it's slower. You have to grab each bottle off the shelf, you gotta turn it around, you gotta line up the little red laser. With Bar Patrol app, the next product just pops up. We're just counting and entering as they pop up, and it saves you a truckload of time. Does that make sense? Okay, if so, we're moving on to number 2 Our inventory system should be accurate. There's nothing more accurate than weighing the bottles. And here at Bar Patrol, we use our sleek and sexy Bluetooth scale, which has about a 2% margin of error compared to point counting, which we talked about earlier. And it's even better than those little sliders that you see with some apps, which is better than point counting, but it's still about a 5 or 7% margin of error. Plus, the little slider is not able to identify the liquid level in the opaque bottles like Bailey's and Kahlua and countless others. With the Bluetooth scale, simply place the bottle onto the scale, wait for the weight to appear in the quantity box, and hit enter. The next bottle on the blueprint will pop up and you simply rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Super fast, super accurate, super simple. Once your counting's done, we head to the online dashboard. This is the hub where we house all of your information and all of your data so you can do your ordering and invoicing and run reports. From here, you can manage your categories, your vendors, your locations, which are just areas within your bar, as well as your products and your recipes. Now, when you set up your account with Bar Patrol, you'll do it here from the online dashboard. When you register an account, you'll receive a link to our video library. These have setup videos that are going to guide you step by step and show you exactly how to set up your account. All you need to do is watch the video, do what it says, and then hit next step, and before you know it, your account will be set up. In the product video, you're going to learn how to upload all of your products as opposed to entering them all individually. So when you get here, you're just going to hit the Master Product List button, and it's going to download a master product list that has thousands of products on there with the full and empty bottle weights of the liquor bottles and the keg weights. And all you're going to do is copy paste from the master product list into our blank template, and then you're going to find that file right here, double click on it, and it's going to instantly upload all of your products. Cool, huh? Recipes will work much the same way. We have copy pasting techniques you can use so you can upload your recipes again so you don't have to enter them individually. And after you've uploaded your recipes, we can head into the back end and see what one looks like and see how awesome this is. I'm going to search for a Cosmopolitan as an example. So here are the ingredients of the Cosmopolitan as it was defined in the upload. So in this example, it gets 1.5 ounces of Absolute, 1/2 ounce of triple sec, and then we can even account for all the non-alcoholic, the garnishes, anything that costs you money. So in this case, 1/2 ounce of cranberry juice and 1/2 a lime. You can add as many ingredients as you want or take away. At the bottom here, we have item costing built in. People love this. You can enter the price of a Cosmo. It's going to tell you your total cost, including the cranberry juice and the limes, the cost percentage, and your profit on a Cosmopolitan. Now, a common question we get is, will Bar Patrol integrate with my POS system? And 9 out of 10 times the answer is yes, because Bar Patrol integrates with 90% of the systems out there. See, 9 out of 10, 90%. I did the math for you. You're welcome. So now all you need to do is export your sales data from your POS to an Excel spreadsheet, and it uploads instantly into Bar Patrol. This is the way most inventory systems work when they say that their system integrates with the POS system. We're just exporting and uploading. So let me show you really quickly. We're just going to head into the POS section. We're going to go upload PMix or product mix or sales data. You want to make sure that you choose the correct date range. Let's say that we're going through the 8th through the 14th. I'm going to choose my file that I saved, and now I'm going to hit upload, and now every single sales item, there it is right there, that the bartenders and servers rang in for the week is going to show up right here, all your total sales and the number sold. And now we can go look at the variance report and see how far off the bartenders were in their pouring. But first, we're going to head to number 3 in the top components of inventory system, invoice and ordering. This is going to make your life awesome. I don't mean to be melodramatic, but it's true. So once we get inside here, we're going to go to the ordering section, order products, and then we're going to choose our inventory date because the purchase order is going off your inventory counts and your par levels. So we're going to run the purchase order, and now it's going to break it down by every single vendor exactly what you need to order based on your pars and your reorder points. Your pars are the level you want to be at the start of each week. The reorder point tells the software it's time to order more once it drops below. In this case, the stock on hand's 1.43. It's below the reorder point, so it tells you to order 3 kegs in order to get back above par. Now, that's the suggested order column. Over here, we have the actual order. Notice that we can adjust these. You get a busier time of year, a slower time of year. I can move this up or down, and you can see that the price adjusts over here as I do it. Okay, as well, at the very bottom here, we have our total expenditures for the entire purchase order. In addition, you need more that's not on here, no problem. Just hit add products and we can search for anything on here. We need some Hendrix this week, and I will just order 2 bottles. Done. Now Hendrix is now on the order and we're ready to go. When you're finished, when you're happy with the purchase order, all we do is scroll down to the bottom. We're going to hit place order. That is now going to email this off to all of your vendors automatically. No more texting, no more emailing them manually, no more calling them on the phone or meeting them in person unless you like them in person. But I suggest you do this anyway, because once you send this order off, we're able to do automatic invoicing. You can see here they have messages here that the email was sent, everything's been confirmed. So now we're ready to get our order, and once the purchase order comes in, now we can add our invoicing. Now, you might be asking, what if I don't have my par level set up yet? No problem, you can still come to the ordering section, just hit add products. You can type in exactly what you want, 3 bottles, done. You can add as many products as you want here, hit place order, it will still automatically email your order off, and you're good to go. Then, when it's time for invoicing, your order comes in, you look at the invoice, all we're going to do is go to invoicing, select the order date, select your vendor, run your invoicing order. Here's everything that got ordered by Southern in this case, and you can approve it. Go down your invoice, look at everything that came in. If something was back ordered, absolutely did not come in, we'll just move this down to 0. Now it's all adjusted. I'm going to hit approve invoice, select my date that it came in, approve. Now an invoice has instantly been approved. There it is. You don't have to enter anything. You're all good to go. And finally, let's go over the outstanding analytics and reporting you get with Bar Patrol. As I mentioned before, we have a stock on hand report, which is perfect for getting your sitting inventory. We also have a great summary report, which you can send to your accountant. Will tell their sitting inventory in a very organized manner. We have a usage report, which shows, your usage for the week, the month, the quarter, whatever you want. You can identify hot movers, dead stock, set your pars by it. We have an invoice report, which is basically your cost of goods sold. You can run it for the month, see exactly what you spent to each vendor. You can also give that to your accountant to run your profit loss statement. And then we're going to go over the variance report really quick. Choose your 2 inventory dates based on the sales data you uploaded. You run the variance report. This is going to break down exactly what's going on inside your bar. The variance overview gives a breakdown by each category, tell you what was rang in and what your wholesale and retail losses are. We're one of the only systems that does retail losses. And it also has your variance over here. But the results tab is where we really break it down by every single brand we carry, including the POS sales, the ounces rung in by the bartender versus how much they actually poured, and we're going to find out where they're over and short right here. And then again, the losses at wholesale as well as retail, your ideal pour cost percentage versus your actual pour cost percentage and how much was lost there, and then the variance percentage, which is the most powerful feature because it measures based on physical loss, not based on any cost of the product, so we know exactly what percentage your bartenders are over pouring. When you're able to share this with managers and bartenders, the losses magically come down on average from 25% down to 7%. That's a 357% improvement. That stat is mind-blowing. So that's going to do it for our little demo session together. I tried not to make it too long, but there's so much in here. Now, if you haven't been to our pricing page yet on barpatrol.net, make sure you go there. It's going to have all the features on there. It's going to have a comparison chart to the other top inventory systems out there. What you're going to find is Bar Patrol has the same or more features and tools as all of those. The difference is the value that you get. I've been in this industry for 30 years. I've talked to hundreds of bar owners and managers, and what they want is a cutting-edge system, but they don't want to pay an arm and a leg. They don't want to add a huge monthly expense. It's already difficult enough to make it in this business, so it's been my mission to create this cutting-edge system and get it into the hands of as many bar owners and managers who want one without adding a huge monthly expense. Because we have to stop these bars and restaurants from failing. We have to help you succeed, and the best way to do that is to get butts in the seats and then protect your profits. As always, if you have any questions at all, make sure to email us at info@barpatrol.net. I hope you enjoy the demo. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you make $1 million. Cheers.